What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are at about 8.8 cents now on this, the 16th of April. We have started a new day. We have about 20 hours and 34 minutes left in the day. Looking at this here on Coinbase, let's actually look at it on Bybit. Okay, Bybit here. I did buy back in, right? I know I sold some. If we're looking at this here, go to home, go to me. I bought back into Cookie DAO, right? I bought more Cookie in this area. That was 9 hours ago. Yesterday on the 14th, or I guess 2 days ago now at this point, I sold a small portion. That's the same portion, right? I bought back in with that portion there at about 8.64 cents. We're not too far away from that now, but it does seem to be a relative low, at least as of the moment, at least for the last 9 hours. I'm not anticipating that it holds up, but the reason why I sold in the first place, and I did not sell all of my Cookie DAO, I just sold enough to trade with, just a little bit for fun, right? From a low to a high, the reason why I sold was that we were below the 236. On a 4-hour basis for this relative retracement, we were below the 236. So I had strong conviction, compelling evidence to believe, especially with the fact that we found support at the 382 and came back up already, to believe that we were going to the golden ratio. From that area that I sold, which would have been basically right around here, to the golden ratio is about a 10% drop or more. So that's why I sold them. Like, if it's going to be a 10% drop or more, I'll play with that. And I had a lot of conviction back there that we would drop, and we did drop. But as time went on, as it continued to persist lower and slowly bled down, and we actually found a little support here at the 0.5, I started to get, and actually I don't even think we actually found support at the 0.5. I think I bought on this candle, if I'm not mistaken. I started to get a little bit, let's just say, cautious of how low this move will go. Because we're moving down here, but where's the volume? Why isn't there any volume coming in? How are we moving down with less? As we're moving down and consolidating, the volume is going away. That tells me, it puts a little red flag in my head that tells me we might not be going to the golden ratio after all. So get back in before you miss out on the pump. And a pump it will be. It's going to be a massive pump, you guys. This thing's at about a $40 million market cap, and it has $8.3 million in volume. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I want you guys to be aware, right? There's a reason why I'm excited about this every time I talk about it. There's a reason why I feel like I take moments like this and I get in your face and I get a little bit real, although I haven't been able to do that for the past couple of weeks because I haven't had a camera, or at least the past week. But the reason why I'm getting real with you right now, the reason why I'm looking at you in the eye, and I'm gonna get big on this camera right here right now, guys. I talk about this regularly, not every day, but maybe every day. I've talked about a lot Cookie DAO, and I'm excited about it because I really think that this thing is going to blow everything out of the water, right? There's a couple of coins, who knows, right? The coin that you expect to perform the best, oftentimes it does not. With that being said, I think this thing is going to blow everything out of the water, man. I really think that you're going to see something miraculous happen, and being at a $40 million market cap with decent volume, you guys look at this real quick, right? $40 million in market cap valuation, 8.3 million in 24-hour volume. There are coins right now that have $100 million in market cap valuation, more than that, 2, 3, 4 times the market cap valuation that Cookie has, and they have less than half, less than a quarter of what this thing's experiencing in volume on a 24-hour basis. Cookie is not doing anything exciting right now, right? It's not finding this volume, added volume compared to a lot of cryptos in the space right now while it's doing anything exciting. This is not exciting, right? That's not exciting. What looks exciting about this? Why is it getting so much volume? Why is it getting decent volume? And the reason why is I think there's some accumulation going on. I think there's people with fat pockets, deep bags who are buying this thing up. And when there's no more left to buy, whenever the rocket ship's filled up, we're going to launch straight to new all-time highs. And the reason why I'm going to put my small face. Oh, good, I have my small face on there. Okay, that's good. The reason why I'm so jacked on this thing is that from the current price being at 8.7 cents, 8.75, 8.8, whatever it is. That's not even at the current price. I got it a little bit higher. Let's put it right there at the current price. 8.75 cents. The all-time high is a 9.6x away. I don't know the future. Nobody does, okay? But my guess is that when we move up here, we're not going to stop below this high. Maybe we will, here or there. Maybe it'll be like that, sure. But we're not going to stop like this. We're not going to stop like this below this high. This next move is going to stop above this high. So what's the minimum target? Assuming that that's true, I think it will be true. The minimum target is here at $1.65. The reason why I'm bullish on this thing, the reason why I take so much time to talk about it, is I want you guys to make money. I want to make money. I want you guys to make money too. And when there's an obvious play, oftentimes it's only obvious after the fact. This is one of those moments that after it happens, you'll be like, man, I'm so glad. Like, clearly it was going to go up. Clearly it was. Why? I mean, we have a relative low to high here. You found support at your golden ratio, in your golden zone. Bullish. Beautiful. Good chart structure. All of it. Finding support at prior areas of resistance and support back here. Bullish. Beautiful. Love it. From a relative all-time high all the way down to this low, you dropped over 90%. Opportunity right there. Opportunity. And not only that, throughout this whole time, some people might see that and be like, 90%, that means it's a dump. You guys, Bitcoin dropped 90% its first 2 bull cycles, right? That's an opportunity at its finest. It's not a bad thing to drop. In fact, every altcoin, every single altcoin, all your favorite altcoins, they all drop 90% in the bear markets, right? So it's just, let alone right here, this is just a gift. It's enough to shake out the weak hands. It's enough to scare people and then give the strong hands, the institutional money, or anybody who's got deeper pockets, the ability to step in and scoop this thing up at cheaper prices, significantly cheaper prices. I digress. Anyways, from a high to a low here, my expectation would be $1.65 is the minimum. I don't think we're stopping at the all-time highs. I think we go past them. So the minimum target from the current price is about a 19x. This thing's got legs, man. 19x here at the 1272. 1414 is at a 25, 26x. And oftentimes with the 1414, you don't stop there. You go higher. You guys realize you've got something, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't know how many of you are out there that have never had, I've been in crypto for 3 bull cycles. I don't get out of bed. I shouldn't say this, right? But I get excited. I don't care if it's a 2x, if it's a 30x, I get excited. But I've snagged 20x's, 60x's. 80x's, 90x's, I've like a 30x is nice, but that's not, I'm not like, I feel like that's a good accomplishment, but that's nothing crazy in my opinion, right? Some people might see this and this is insane. I could never imagine a 30x. That doesn't happen. That only happens to people who are insanely lucky. Well, either I'm insanely lucky or people in crypto are insanely lucky, or maybe we just put our plays in the right areas and we see this happen time and time and time again. I'm not saying that everything I touch or everything that I invest in sees these kind of price growths happen, this kind of growth happen. I'm just saying with this, the times that I have seen it happen, whether I'm holding it or I'm just analyzing it, whatever it might be, the times that I've seen this type of growth happen have been with coins of a low caliber and market cap, just like this, coins that have some kind of structure going on, coins that meet the narrative, the hot narrative of the cycle or of the season, which might just be AI. AI is a creeping narrative that a lot of people are expecting good things to happen this cycle in crypto, AI and gaming, right? And Cookie DAO fits right into both of that, more so AI, but if there's a lot of gaming that's done or cooperates with AI, that could benefit Cookie as well. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is with the right narrative, the right hype, the right momentum, this thing could absolutely see something on the lines of a 30x or more by the end of this next move, by the end of June. And if you've never had something that's done more than like a 2x, more than a 5x or a 10x, you've never had that crazy euphoric crypto roller coaster ride, and you want to buy a ticket to the next show, I think this is it, man. I really do think this one's it. Not financial. That's not a financial advisor. I'm just being a little bit of a salesman now. But do your own research. Figure out what this thing is. I want to help people here, okay? Not help people by this. I mean, ideally this video helps you too, but mainly help you figure out how to do your research on this thing, because some people like myself, they might see that there's no white paper and you're just like, oh, I'm not going to look into it. But look into it, man. Look into it. Okay, you click website. You go to Cookie DAO here. You click this little button right there, the pop-up button, right? The new browser button. And then I don't know why it's being so slow. Then you click on tokenomics. It'll open up a browser for you, or it'll open up the x.com in a new tab. And this is the whole white paper, right? This is basically the whole entire white paper of Cookie DAO. If you read all of this, it'll tell you everything you need to know. And as bullish as I am on Cookie DAO, you might be even more bullish after you read through this, right? Try to understand it. If I was a person that's never heard of Cookie DAO, if I'm not invested in it, but I'm thinking about investing in it, what I would do is I would go to CoinMarketCap, look it up. Okay, do I like this? That's cool. Click on the website. Click on the pop-up. It'll bring you here. Click on tokenomics. It'll bring you here. Read everything. Even if you can't understand it, read everything. Try to understand it. And if you try and you can't, that's okay. Move on. Like a math test, right? If you can't solve the problem, go to the next one. Complete the test. Come back if you want to better understand it. But just try to understand as much as you can. There's a lot of stuff on here that I don't understand, right? Like I'm not a coder. I don't understand all this stuff, though I'm sure if we spent the time, we could figure out what these things do. But I don't really care to spend the time on that, right? There's other things that, like the tokenomics, that I think are really important in the vesting schedules and all that stuff. And then, of course, there's other things that they talk about through here, but I'm not going to go through all of that. All I'm trying to say is I'm really excited about Cookie DAO. We're at about 8.7 cents right now. We could go lower, and it wouldn't surprise me if we went lower, but I'm just buying in because I think at any given moment we could see some miraculous growth. We've seen very miraculous growth before in a very, very short amount of time, literally from this exact same area. This is a 3-day period, right? We're on a 3-day time frame, 3 days, 6 days, 12 days. Within a 12-day time frame, you saw growth from a low to a high that was over an 8x overall. Crazy. We're at the same area now. When I tell you this thing's got legs, I mean it's not just got legs, but it's got fast legs, man. This thing's like a cheetah. Maybe I shouldn't say that because there's another one that we call the cheetah. But anyways, I got nothing else for you guys. I'm just talking at this point. Cookie DAO, 8.7 cents now. Oh yeah, 8.75 cents now. Probably goes down to 8.6, 8.2 cents, somewhere in that area. Could go lower, maybe even 8 cents, something like that. And if not, we're just on the way up. Either way, down first, up second, or just up first, up second, whatever it is, we're going to the upside. Minimum target expectation is $1.65. Maximum target expectation, who cares? It's going to be a party either way. But $1.65, maybe $2.34 and above. $3 could be a target, or even above that could be possible. But I think something on the lines of what would that be? A 20x? Something on the lines of a just under a 20x to something around a 30x would be the expectation from the current price, let alone anything lower. So I'm done talking. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. And yeah, none of this is financial advice, but I think it's a great time to buy. I really do think I bought more myself. This thing has become a significant size of my portfolio over the recent months because of how much I mean what I'm saying. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.